Am I gonna fight KeA herself now? Dang it, what now? Her sorrow and despair. It's beginning to overwhelm her. Hang on, KeA. If you can hear me, please say something. Drat it all. Could it truly be happening again? Just like the Septarian and Mirage? You don't mean when it used its power to erase itself from existence? Lloyd? What is the meaning of... The heck do you think you're doing? I'll be fine. Just wait there. Nothing is going to stop me. I'm taking KeA back. This is still battle. Oh, okay. No more battle music. World of Zero. Where am I? And where did KeA and the others go? Whatever this place is, it's not normal. I don't think it'd be a good idea to start wandering around aimlessly. It's strange. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see. And yet, I don't feel the least bit anxious or afraid. Just what is this place? No matter the circumstances, always remain focused and evaluate your surroundings. You've really grown into a fine detective, haven't you? Brother? Well, Lloyd? Aren't you gonna say something? Don't tell me you've forgotten your brother's face. Too shocked to even speak, maybe? Guy? Is that really you? That's all? What, you're not gonna jump into my arms crying or anything? Guess you've gotten too old for that sort of stuff now, huh, little buddy? We're the only ones here, though. No need to get embarrassed over a little brotherly bonding. Oh, shut up. Can't you stop picking on me for 1 second? Guess that proves it, though. Only my older brother could say something like that with a straight face. So, if I'm not dreaming right now, what's going on? From what I can tell, this place is inside that kiddo of yours. The world of Zero, where each and every possibility is held, where the fabric of reality can be reshaped. Or something like that. The world of Zero? So the fact that you're here, that's only possible because of this place? Seems like it. My best guess is that she used her space-time manipulation on the past to get all the info she could about me. I'd wager she was planning to use it to bring me back from the dead, for you and Cecile, Arios and Tio too. Bring you back? From the dead? Not exactly. It's more like she can change the world to one where I never died in the first place. So how about it, Lloyd? Would you be happy if your big brother came back? Or would I be too much of a pain? What kind of question is that? Of course I'd be happy. Why wouldn't I be? But doing that would mean that everything that happened after I died would vanish, including the effort everyone's put in since. Yeah, that's the way the ball bounces. So, the special support section, huh? There could be a world out there where I'm part of the team too. Think of all the cases we'd solve. All the bad guys we'd bust. But that's not your world, is it? Yeah. I can't even begin to describe how happy that would make me. A place where we could laugh, smile, and be together again. And even so, I know. You've got your own path you need to follow. I'm proud that you've come far enough to be able to walk it. Head pats. Who would have thought that my spoiled baby brother would grow up so much in just a few years? Knock it off. Since when have you ever spoiled me? Cecile's a different story, but whatever you say. Speaking of Cecile, I think it's about time she moved on. Oh, I know. Why don't you try your luck with her? Excuse me? She'd be kind of a ditz, though. Heck, I bet she wouldn't even pick up on it if you made a pass at her. Stuff it, you jerk. Quit making fun of Cecile. Honestly, I don't get what someone as great as her ever saw in a loser like you. Got me there. But hey, you went and nabbed yourself a real bombshell of a gal, huh? Guess your big bros rubbed off on you. Risha, right? Oh, because I had her bonding moment. She's got a pretty sordid backstory, but she seems like a sweet, brave girl at the end of the day. Way too good for you. What would you say if my bonding event had been with one of the guys? Would it be the same? I wouldn't say our relationship goes that far in the first place. But it's true that she's someone I value. I'm grateful she was able to open up to me. I just wish you could have had the chance to meet her. Ellie, Randy, and Tio too. Well, not like me and Tio don't go way back. She's been through a lot, but I'm glad she's growing into herself. Ellie's the prim and proper gal on your team, right? Girl like that. It's got beauty and brains in one neat little package. That Randy guy looks like a riot too. I bet we'd never gotten along. I bet we'd have gotten along just fine. You're a lucky guy, little brother. It's not easy finding friends as good as the ones you've got. Yeah, they're the best anyone could ever ask for. I think it's time for you to go, Guy. I have someone precious to find, and everyone's waiting for me to bring her back. Will we ever see each other again? Yeah, of course we will. I'll always be watching over you. You ever need some brotherly doting or a shoulder to cry on, just give me a ring. Thanks. But you know, I've learned that no matter how painful it can be, there's no barrier I can't overcome. With my friends by my side, I know we can reach out and seize the days yet to come. That's why, no matter what, I'll be fine. So you can rest easy while you keep an eye on me. Listen to you go. You've come a long way. You'll do more than just find her. You'll help her find herself, too. Now get going. Rescue the princess from her tower and give her a great big hug, okay? I will. Goodbye, Guy. That's right. As long as you're still breathing, life will always throw a few barriers your way. But what's important is that you overcome them and discover the light that lies beyond. Go get him, Lloyd Bannings. World of Ein Sof. One what? I don't know what Sof is. There you are. How did you... By following your voice. I could hear you, KeA. The same as I always have. If I just concentrate and listen closely, your heart is right there, calling out to me, leading my way to you. Oh. You care about me so much, Lloyd, but I don't even deserve it. After all, I'm just That's not true, KeA. No matter how you were born, it is true. I'm not a real person. I don't have a real heart or soul. I don't have the right to be cared for or loved or protected. I knew all of that, but still. Listen to me, KeA. It's been more than half a year since you came to live with us. Have you never stopped to consider how much happiness you've brought into our lives? It's the same amount of happiness you've felt, KeA. Maybe even more. KeA, you've had fun being with us, haven't you? Of course. I don't think I could have been any happier. But what if that's only because I tricked you all, Lloyd? What if it was my powers that made you feel that way? What if I'm just manipulating the people I care about most into loving me? What if... Hey. This love I have, I wouldn't be able to tell you where it came from. But none of us feel like we were manipulated into it. And even if we were, I doubt any of us would mind. Love can be unconditional. Like raising a baby or adopting a kitten. It's only natural to want to love and protect some things. Tell me, KeA, how is that any different from the so-called power of yours? Besides, no power could possibly match up to the time you've spent with us all. You and me cooking together, you crawling into my bed at night and sleeping, and us sleeping in all bundled up. Reading books with Ellie and helping her hang the laundry out to dry on the roof. Cleaning with Tio and buying an entire stock of limited edition Mishi merchandise. Learning to play poker with Randy and going grocery shopping on East Street. Washing dishes with the chief, then napping the day away next to Zeit. Do you really, truly believe all of that has been a lie? No, it wasn't a lie. Good, because it was certainly real for us. And as long as that's the truth, then we're never going to falter, no matter what the future holds. Do you get it, KeA? You don't have to shoulder everything by yourself. We're going to make it through this, and we'll be right there with you every step of the way. Because that's what friends and family are for, aren't they? I see your tackles still have an oomph to them. We should be getting back. The others are waiting for us. I'm going to get you out of here. Hold on tight, okay? And KeA too. They made it back after all. Honestly, that recklessness of yours would have put even your brother to shame. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Lloyd, thank goodness. KeA, are you alright? Looks like she's back to her regular self. That's gotta be a good sign, right? Yeah, everything's going to be okay. Hey, KeA. Isn't there something you wanted to say? I'm sorry. For making me worry about me a bunch, and for trying to do everything by myself. And thank you for coming to save me. That's nothing to thank us for. We might have to give you a good spank or two when we get home, though. Yeah, you are so grounded. Okay. Come on now, cheer up. You don't have any reason to cry anymore, do you? This is their bond. Honestly, talk about anticlimactic. Why are you still alive? Mariabelle. Belle, don't tell me you intend to continue this fight. What would be the point? KeA's powers as a Septarian have vanished. And with them, the millennium-long ambitions of the Christ family. Really. What an utter shame. With that, the cult is gone for good. The nightmare is finally over. I suppose so. But there are far worse calamities on Crossbell's offing. Namely, the Erebonian Empire. It doesn't matter which side wins their civil wars, it's only a matter of time before they invade. And once that happens, Calvard will have no choice but to mobilize in kind. That's true. Probably, yeah. Fools. Now that you've lost the Septarian, you have no way of stopping them. Surely you understand that. We do. But even so, this is the path we chose, the path we're going to take with KeA by our sides. We'll overcome those barriers together and seize the new light of tomorrow our way. And we'll do it without any regrets. Exactly. I think we're about to get busier than we've ever been. Hey, we never would have got this far in the first place without a bit of elbow grease. Our department is no stranger to hardship, and now we're going to be put to the test. And I too will offer up my strength once more, in whatever way I can. You're all too much. But fine. I may as well wish you luck. You'll sorely need it. Belle, Maribel, stop. Oh, and about the good lawyer. I placed him in a state of suspended animation. He'll live if you treat him properly. I think we all kind of forgot about him. You should also know that without the Septarian's power, it's only a matter of time before the tree collapses. You should have a few hours. I suggest you evacuate by then. For real? But why did you... My time here is done. I was planning on leaving Crossbow regardless of the project's outcome. I had a job offer come my way recently. I will be filling a vacant spot and serving Ouroboros' Grand Master as an Anguis. What? An Anguis? Isn't that one of the society's highest ranks? Belle, how could you? Oh, Ellie. Don't make that face. With the continent as unstable as it is, it isn't a question of if our paths will cross again, but when. Until then, I shall be keeping an eye on you from far afield. I anticipate seeing where your fruitless struggles take you. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you spared my father the death penalty. After all, I'm sure you can find some use for him in rebuilding Crossbow. Until we meet again, everyone. Belle, you never were one to follow anybody's whims but your own. She was telling the truth. His wounds aren't fatal. Alright, everyone. Let me carry Mr. Grimwood back to the Merkaba. Arios and Wald will also need to be retrieved and cared for. We'd better hurry. Remember, she said we only have a few hours until the tree collapses. I'd advise contacting the Merkaba and requesting their assistance. All things considered, Maribel was very much herself until the end, wasn't she? I know what you mean. Tell the truth, I can't bring myself to hold it against her. Maybe she's just a little more human than she lets on. That's simply the way Belle is. She remains true to herself no matter what that entails. For better or worse, she's the type of person who will do whatever it takes to get whatever she sets her mind to, even if it means severing herself from the rest of the world. That kind of conviction is rare. Not everyone can be that strong. True. That's why the rest of us need our friends and family by our side, to surmount the barriers before us and take hold of the uncertain future shining beyond. Well, it may be a while before we get any sunny days again, but I get the feeling that we'll find a way to get by somehow. We always do. Even a group as small as ours managed to fend off impending disaster. There's no telling what all of Crossbow can achieve if everyone joins as one. It's hard to disagree with that. Don't forget me. I'm gonna do my best too. We'll protect our precious home, and we'll do it together. KeA. With you, we'll be unstoppable. That's the spirit. Right. We're all in this together. Special support section, let's move out. First, we fetch Arios and Wald, and after that, we board the Merkaba and fly our way out of the Azure tree. It's time to go home, back to our Crossbow. Okay. Finally the end of the game. Oh, man. This sure was a long ending sequence. I'm tired. I really did not expect us to have that much more to go. I thought this would take 2 hours max. I was wrong. I was very much wrong. And so, we returned safely to Crossbell City. President, or rather Mayor Croyce, was officially placed under arrest. In the meantime, Speaker McDowell would serve in his place as Crossbell's interim mayor. Then, there were the goodbyes. Wazy and his crew returned to the holy city of Arteria, with Wald, who was still suffering from... Okay. Our remaining visitors bade their long farewells to Crossbell before setting forth on their own paths. My doggo left me! On the other hand, were those who continued to slither in the darkness. In order to carry out their plans, Ouroboros amassed even more power and began to take action across the continent. Why is Lloyd's voice so low? In the Erebonian Empire, where a civil war raged, the Blood and Iron Chancellor drove out the noble forces, claiming victory. And now, Crossbell faces 2 years of hardship under Imperial occupation. Okay, wow. Way to end the game. Be like, ha, you thought you saved everyone. P.S. Your city-state is in for 2 years of occupation by an enemy army. Enjoy that. Oh, we started working with Arios? Interesting. Sure, I guess. Ellie and Cecile working on relief. Man, I still don't know how I would rate this game. The storytelling in this game, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even the gameplay, it's pretty good. I don't know if I like the changes they made in between regarding arts and crafts from the previous game. I don't know about that. Like how they worsened Dark Matter and Holy Bullet. I feel like they should have left Holy Bullet still doing something to Ellie. Or at least not costing as much as it did. That was a bit much. They should have either made it not affect Ellie or make it more expensive. They shouldn't have done both. I thought I would like the fishing and having the challenges, but I wound up not. Aw, Elia can dance again. Good for her. That's nice. But, I don't know. I guess they should have been a bit more specific in the guidelines for the challenges. Like the dude who was like, I want the pretty fish. Okay. What does that mean? In memory of Scott someone. I don't know who that is. But I guess he died in the production of this game. But whatever. Obviously there's the internet. You can look up whatever you need on the internet. But I feel like the game should have been a bit more forthright with the fishing information. Especially when you needed a specific rod to even do any of the fishing challenges. Like, why even give you access to them in the beginning of the game if you can't do them until you fight that one specific enemy and get the fishing rod as a reward? That's a bit dumb. But I'm still very interested in where this story goes. Wouldn't it be funny if Cecile wound up with Dudley? I ship it. Because it's funny. Trails from Zero to Azure has now reached its conclusion, to be continued in another land. Yes, I believe Cold Steel 1 takes place in Erebonia. Which means they probably all take place in Erebonia. From Zero to Azure. We got a trophy. Extra mode has been unlocked. You can access extra mode from the title screen. Save clear data? Sure. Yeah. Return to title screen. We will be playing Cold Steel. We'll be playing all of them. But I am going on vacation. I leave next Wednesday, so we will not be starting until I get back from vacation, which will be in June. Yeah, I'm gonna be gone a while. Sorry about that. It's fine. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Trails to Azure. I'm excited to see what happens in Trails of Cold Steel 1. I did play through most of the game before. I don't think I ever actually beat it. But I remember nothing because I played it back in, I think, 2012. So, you know, lots happened since then. But that is going to be it for the day. Hope you enjoyed the game. It was amazing. Have a good night, though. Bye.